releasing an article. It's a fun one. It's going to be about the goal song, right? We're so used to hearing TNT at the Saddle Dome, AC/DC, and it's become we're so used to it now. And you have a question for everybody, Robert.
Well, yeah. So like you said, Auddie, I have an article out of FlamesNation. It should be out now.
I was going to say, is it already out? Did I screw that up?
I think this podcast will be dropping Wednesday, so
right.
It should be out by Wednesday. But I threw it out there on Twitter this weekend, and I just asked the fans, do you like the TNT goal song, or do you want it changed? So kind of use that as inspiration to write an article. Kind of went back and looked at like the history, what goal songs they used in the past. So they've used like Enter Sandman, Disco Inferno, Shot Down in Flames, that Barbra Streisand, which gives me like Vietnam flashbacks to those dark days of 2010, 2011, and Jerome McGinley dancing like an idiot on the Jumbotron when he scored. Do you guys remember that? The dancing Iginla?
Oh yeah.
No, I wasn't here in that. I only moved to Calgary in 2014.
Auddie, I'll send it to you. It was just a monstrosity. It was just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. But that's
I picture it as one of those, those things that like your great aunt sends you at Christmas, and like it crops your face on the elves and they're all dancing.
Yeah,
that's how I picture it. That's
literally what it is, with Jerome McGinley's head on it. It was so bad.
Like, that's awesome, but also like hilarious.
Yeah,
like that's hilarious. Anyways, continue.
But yeah, I was just thinking it would be cool to have a goal song that becomes kind of part of your organization's identity. Like you look at Chicago with Chelsea Dagger, Nashville, I like it, I love it, and Zombie Nation in Boston. Like it'd be cool if the Flames had something like that kind of like stuck around. So I'm gonna throw it out there to you guys. What do you guys think of the goal song right now? Would you change it? Do you have any suggestions? For me, I want to go back to Shot Down in Flames. I think that's the best goal song.
You're biased.
Well, it's free marketing for the podcast, which I like. But it's
true.
also just a sick goal song. It gets you pumped up, and I know they used it in like the 2004 Cup run, and I think we're going to be on a Cup run either this year or next year. So maybe bring that back a little bit. But what do you guys think of the goal song right now?
I'll go first on this.
Go ahead.
So I don't hate TNT. I kind of like the goal song, but I think at some point it's nearing like 5 years with that goal song. So I would say I think it is time for a change. I think it is time for something different and new. Would I go back to Shut Down Flames? Absolutely. There's no question about it. It is the greatest goal song in the history of the franchise, without a shot of a doubt. I always remember going to games at the Dome as a kid and listening to that every time the Flames scored. It gets you pumped up. There's a different adrenaline to it. And obviously it was used in 2004. So yes, please bring back down Shut Down in Flames, please.
Flames. Okay. You guys are going to hate me for this because like, I feel like such an idiot. My music taste is literally like all over the map. Like I could be listening to Spotify and it'll go from like Drake to like some Swedish metal band to like George Canyon. Like it's all over the map. So I don't even know, like, I suck at song names. What is Shot Down in Flames? Someone's got to link that to me. I know. Like you guys can cancel me. I'm sure Princey's sending me my pink slip as we speak. But yeah, like I don't know what someone's got to send it to me. I don't think we could play it on the pod for like copyright issues.
Shut Down in Flames was a song by AC/DC back in '79.
It's an AC/DC song, and I don't know it. Oh
yeah. It was before the Brian Johnson AC/DC.
I wonder if I should probably if I heard it, I would know. Maybe I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But to the point of like, should they change it? It's a funny story actually, because like I attribute the song TNT to like a personal event, and like so I'll kind of share it. It's a fun story. My friends and I do this thing every summer called the Beer Olympics, where we like dress up as a country, or we like dress up as like Mike and Sully from Monsters Inc. And we'd be like teams and we do drinking games and have fun, whatever. And every year my buddy and I do a parody song as part of like the opening ceremonies. And the one year we did our opening ceremony song to TNT. So every time I hear it, I only think of the one parody song that he and I made and recorded in this very basement studio, like to the tune of TNT. So like, whatever, it could change for me and I'd be fine with it because I'd stop remembering that. But I want to say when I moved here, I think it was I don't know what the song's called. But it was like, yeah, I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Righteous
Yeah.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was the goal song when I first moved here
Yeah.
in 2014 or something like that. And I liked that one. And then when they changed to TNT, I was like, okay, like I get it. Like it's good, but it's not great. So like to answer your question in a very roundabout and convoluted way, I would be down with a change.
Yeah.
I would be down with it.
I will say, by the way, not meaning to cut you off, but I
No,
will
go
say
ahead.
about the Barbara Streisand song. I hate it too. I hate it absolutely. But I also think that if they had made the playoffs one of those years and gone on a run, it could have been a little more catchy to an extent.
It could have
I
been
feel like-
fun.
Yeah, well,
It could have been.
people like that. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, if they change it this year and they win a Stanley Cup, everybody's just going to attribute that song. Like when they hear that
Yeah.
song, they're going to think of the Cup run, right? So you could pick
Mhm.
the shittiest song out there, and people won't really care because if they win a cup, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that was the Flames goal song in this year when they won the Stanley Cup," right?